And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Persephone, we have the yellow Protoss player from the land of Czechia representing Team Roddy. It is Sebesdes. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the red Terran player, the red Terran himself representing the Platinum Heroes. It is Nicoract. And as we dive into this, a big shout out in the chat. Thank you so much to Zelane in the chat for subscribing for 2 months. God, thank you so much for the resub. Hope you enjoy the content. Hope you enjoy the casting. Hope you enjoy the StarCraft. And I hope you're able to get your gamba going, because predictions are open. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Coming into this, I do lean towards Nicoract. Nicoract has been a lot more in form as of late, but at the same time, I just haven't seen that much of Sebesdes. So we'll see. We'll see how he compares. We'll see if he can keep up. Pressure is on. But thank you, puppy, thank you. Do appreciate it. Appreciate the support. As specifically in this matchup, Nicoract, he's a lot more aggressive. A lot more assertive, a lot more all-in at times as well. So we expect aggression out of Nicoract. And we'll see if Sebesdes can get a read on what's going on. Already going for the eBay block, and Sebesdes, he's late to scout. Ooh. Yeah, he's much later to scout here. He does see it's already halfway done. And Sebesdes forced to expand at the unnatural natural. Ay. Forced to expand to the third base. Oh, Jesus. That's behind this Sebesdes. It is going to be a tricky defense. Not impossible, of course. But Nicoract, he does go for the factory follow-up from here and going to Hellion and going to Cyclone. He can try to abuse the fact that Sebesdes is split between his third base and his main. So we'll see if Nicoract goes for earlier aggression or does go for a later timing. We'll see how he attempts to punish. That's a 90 to get to. You can see here, it's like 99 points, like up. Again, so close to finishing. And of course, this can just be cancelled. This can be cancelled. This can be refunded. There's Yadon Swab going for Hellions, not Cyclones. And we'll see how many Hellions Nicoract does invest into. We'll see if he goes up to 4. We'll see if he goes up to 6. Yep, here comes the first pair. We have more on the way. Now, the reasoning, the rationale of going into Hellions like this is, as we just mentioned, because Sebesdes is spread between his third and his main expansion. So there's this big area in between that can be abused, and the Hellions, they can pick and choose. Do we hit the third base, or do we go straight for the natural instead, straight for the main instead, up the natural ramp? The Hellions are moving out a little bit soon. They apply some pressure. Yeah, 1 probe. Shouldn't get much more. Ooh, and Nicoract, he does get away. Yeah, some misplaced force fields. Hellions do pull back. We have more Hellions on the way. Getting up to 6. And they can just be true. They can just heal up. Oh, God. The healing pad. True. Just healing up and go once again. He's going for the main this time. Yeah, there's no force field. Oh, sorry, there is. It does force field in time. Whew. Very close. Very close, very clutch. 2 more probes going down. Hellions, they're going back for the main. This time, no energy. No force field. And 4 Hellions, they one-shot probes. Oof. 7 probes going down. Getting it to 9. Getting it to 10. And this is crippling damage. 12 probe kills, getting up to 14. 19, 20. No, they line up. The probes line up. 25 probe kills. And Sebesdes down to a 1 base economy, less than a 1 base economy. I mean, that's game-ending damage, to be honest. That's game-ending damage. At this point, Sebesdes has to all in. At this point, he's completely all in. Just warp in and send whatever you can across the map. There is no macroing out of this, not anymore. No bunker, okay. Blink is almost done, no bunker to defend. Nicoract being greedy. Now without a bunker, all these Stalkers could actually break the natural. It could happen. Stim is done. The tank has arrived. Stalkers are going for the dive. There's a stim. Gets a tank, but yeah, the Stalkers, that was brutal. Losing 3, losing 4 Stalkers. Oh, does blink away. Nice control. I believe it was only 3. 2. Only 2 Stalkers and 1 sentry. Stalkers, they're so low. And Nicoract is still ahead. Like, Nicoract, he's still ahead. He's still looking comfortable. Oh, Sebesdes is able to heal up. True. Does some of the army. Yeah, the tank is in position. Sebesdes cannot move in. He can try to get high ground vision instead. Stalkers are no hit. I mean, Nicoract's out of position, so the Stalkers, they can actually get some damage done here. Boys are being pulled. Yeah, messy defense. Nicoract, we gotta go. We gotta send it. 4, getting 5 SCV kills. Nicoract, he's holding his own. There's the recall. He stims in. Yeah, Premier does stim forward. Breaks through the Stalkers. Jesus, so many Stalkers going down. There's a siege. And Nicoract, he should have too much here. Stalkers, they can go for the blink. He goes for it. Does go for the dive. And it will cost him every Stalker. Nice target firing. Nicoract, he does clean up. Remember, these are losses that Nicoract can afford and not some that Sebesdes can. As he just keeps stimming in, and no shield battery. GG gets called, and Nicoract, he will take game number 1. Whew, GG. GG, well played. Again, just a brutal start there for Sebesdes, losing so many probes. Was it 24? 24 probes at the start of the game. That's game-ending damage. As you mentioned, like, that was game-ending damage. The best chance that Sebesdes had was to go for an all-in, was to try to catch his opponent with his pants down, but Nicoract was playing safe for the most part. There was no bunker, but he survived until the tank. He was able to pop off from there. GG. GG, well played. He's fighting his heart out. He was. I mean, hey, there were some opportunities there for Sebesdes. He was able to get some value at least. But with that, GG, well played. And now we're getting into our next game. Loading into Pylon. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Pylon, we have the yellow Protoss player. The yellow Protoss representing Team Roddy from the land of Czechia. Down in the series, we'll see if we can bounce back. It is Sebesdes. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the red Terran player, the red Terran himself representing the planet of heroes. It is Nicoract. Let's go. So from here, Nicoract going to be opening up double gas. So double gas opener. This time there's no eBay block. There's no block. So Sebesdes, he will have a much cleaner, a much more comfortable early game, going for his own gate expand. So a much cleaner start. Meanwhile, Nicoract opening up double gas is going to go for a faster factory. Now with a faster factory, we can turn this into, once again, Reactor Reaper Hellion. We can go into earlier Cyclone production. This can lead into, obviously, a faster 1-1-1, into early drop play. So we'll see where Nicoract takes us with this. But this is a more tech-heavy start. Nicoract does move out. Behind this, going for the Tech Lab first into, I would imagine, add-on swap. So, okay, no Reactor Reaper or no Reactor Hellion. Very intense. Going Reaper into Tech Lab, into add-on swap, into early Cyclone. There's the swap. Cyclone production has begun. Now, mech, of course, is still very viable against Protoss. We've seen a lot of mech, and suddenly that mech is going to be an option here. Now just going for the 1-1-1. So far, it is a little bit early to call. Let's pull away. Oh. Cyclone pops. And everything gets scouted. And it's going to be bio. Okay, so we have a second rack here. It's going to be bio out of Nicoract. Sebesdes, he does go in for the scout. He does confirm the add-on swap, so he knows that there's no additional Cyclone or tank production. He knows that he's safe against any kind of early ground push. As Sebesdes is good. Sorry, as Nicoract is going to be opening up, I would imagine Banshee. Oh, a fake out. Okay. Does go for a fake out instead. Interesting. Hallucination goes down, gets a full scout. Going for the initial Widowmine drop into Banshee play. Only the single Widowmine, so this is designed to scout more than anything. Speaking of scouting, back at home, we do see Sebesdes getting into his own 3-gate setup. So 3-gate blink into a robo. Double gases on 2 bases as well. So Sebesdes, he delays his third, and Nicoract, he confirms how delayed it is. So very safe play out of Sebesdes. Staying on 2 bases even longer. And from here, he can even go for the Temple Archives. But there we go. Now going for the third. Gotta make this deflected. Nope. Let's go down. And here we go. We are going for the 2-base all-in. It's all or nothing. The boys are being pulled. What do we have? We have 2, soon to be 3 tanks. 3 tanks. We have a Banshee, soon to be 2. Hallucination goes in for the scouts. Has yet to confirm. Sees lack of add-on, and now sees lack of SCs. Now he knows. Yeah, Sebesdes, now he knows. He has to engage ahead of time. But the army's already here. It's already across the map. Ooh, gets a Stalker. That should not have happened. Gets a Sentry as well. Boys are getting a little bit ahead of themselves. SCVs are being cleaned up. But the tank has arrived. The boys are being pulled. Sebesdes is getting desperate. Does get the first tank. 1 tank goes down. Oh, second tank does siege. And Nicoract, he can keep pushing. Yeah, he can just keep on pushing. He breaks through. This boy's being pulled for a second time. Dives on the tank. Every stalker gets cleaned up. There's one stalker left. Down to one. Oh my god. And locos are brutal. 14 probes do fall. Crippling damage. And we just keep rallying. And Nicoract, he just keeps on rallying. Saves the Cyclone. Oh no! Ooh. Cyclone goes down. Get the attendants around here with the Stalker. Ah, rallies in. Never mind. Now, Sebesdes can crank out a couple of Immortals and he can try to pull up a defense. The Immortals on the way. Once again, boys are being pulled. But there are so many more Marines this time. They start a step, they focus on the Stalkers. They just start a step in. From here, Sebesdes, he's barely holding on, but Nicoract, he can just commit. He can just commit, he can get ready for the next wave. He can get ready to pull the boys for a second time, but no, he gets a third TC. Okay. Nicoract is macroing out of this. Doesn't need to. I'm too used to watching whole mono. I'm just we just keep pulling the boys. Ooh. Sebesdes gets punished. And she gets across the map. Mining is being denied to the third. Six, 7 probes. And GG gets called. As Sebesdes, he has nothing remaining. And Nicoract, he will take the series. Take the series 2-0. GG. GG, well played. Sebesdes' economy was crippled. There was an opportunity to go into the main base and to get some counter damage done, but he just lost the Observer. So that means that there's no counterplay available. That means there's no way to get into the main. So Sebesdes, he was just stuck outside the bases, requiring to do damage and being unable to. GG. GG, well played. Nicoract, he will claim the series. He will take the 2-0 and advance on into the next round. Oh boy, Nicoract, he does advance on to face up against young Yakov in that next round. And we'll get there to that young Yakov series. For now, we're going to be focusing on our next matchup. Okay. Of course, exclamation mark, be in the chat to have a look at the back yourselves.